So there's a verse that we recited today in Salat. We're going to recite it. We recited it in Maghrib Salat, and then we recited it in Isha Salat, and we're going to recite it inshallah in just a couple of units from now, in a few rak'ahs from now. And this is what the Prophet ﷺ describes as the most meritorious verse in the Holy Quran, the greatest, most august verse in the Holy Quran, and it is Ayatul Kursi. That is amazing. I hope all of us know Ayatul Kursi. So in one hadith, the hadith of Musnad Ahmad, the Prophet ﷺ said it's the most meritorious. The hadith of Ubay ibn Ka'b radiallahu anhu, whose kunniya, whose alias is Abu al-Mundhir radiallahu anhu, the Prophet ﷺ asked him, "Oh Abu al-Mundhir, do you know what is the greatest verse in the Holy Quran?" To which he replied, "Yes, Ayatul Kursi." The Prophet ﷺ then made dua for Ubay ibn Ka'b radiallahu anhu, saying, لِيَهْنِكَ الْعِلْمَ أَبَا الْمُنذِرِ, may your knowledge enlighten you, may it bring you delight, may it make you happy and pleased. You know, when the Prophet ﷺ makes dua like that for people, by the way, can you imagine what this man's knowledge must have been like that post that supplication? Yeah, imagine. Anyhow, and then another hadith, the Prophet ﷺ is reported to have said, the hadith is in Nasa'i, one of the Sihah Sitta, one of the 6 authentic. The Prophet ﷺ said, whoever recites Ayatul Kursi, Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum, until the end, after every fard salah, like we just prayed Isha now, and then we're going to pray Fajr. Inshallah, we're going to see this many people for Fajr. Do you know the virtues and merits of coming to the house of Allah? The Prophet ﷺ said, Al-masjidu baytu kulli taqi. This is the house of every God-fearing one. The Prophet ﷺ said, إِذَا رَأَيْتُمُ الرَّجُلِ يَعْتَادُ الْمَسْجِدِ فَاشْهَدُوا لَهُ بِالْإِيمَانِ. If you see somebody frequenting the masjid, you better believe, give testimony that he is in fact a man of Iman. May Allah make us all the people of Iman. So whoever recites Ayatul Kursi after every single Fard Salah, the Prophet ﷺ said, there's no barrier between him and the gardens of Jannah but death. Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu, the hadith is in Bukhari. He was appointed by the Prophet ﷺ to manage the zakat of the people in the month of Ramadan. So one day he's watching out for, the people's wealth that the people are going to give to Allah for the poor and the needy. So the people came and they distributed it, etc. And then this man came, and this man started to try to steal from it. And Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu caught him. He said, "Hey man, allow it. Let me go. It's okay, just let me be." He said, "I've got a family to feed and I'm a poor man indeed." Abu Hurairah said, "All right, go ahead." The next morning, the Prophet ﷺ was informed by Abu Hurairah as to what had happened. This man came last night and I was watching the wealth of the Muslims in the public treasury, and I caught him stealing. And he told me he's got a family to feed and he's a poor man, so I let him go. The Prophet ﷺ said, he lied. He's going to be back. Watch. The third night when this happened, and this man tried to steal, and this man got caught, this time he didn't make the same excuse. He told Abu Hurairah, he said, "Yo, let me teach you something, man." Abu Hurairah said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, every night before you retire to bed, recite Ayatul Kursi, Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum. Allah is going to appoint over you a guardian angel that's going to protect you, and shaitan will not be able to approach you until the morn." Abu Hurairah, the greatest, he's narrated the greatest number of ahadith of Rasulullah ﷺ by heart, is being taught this lesson by a thief. Abu Hurairah said, "Okay," and I let him go. Came back to the Prophet ﷺ the next morning. He said, "Ya Rasulullah, this is what happened last night." He said, "Sadaqa wa huwa kadhoob." He did speak the truth, but he's actually a liar. He said, "Abu Hurairah, do you know who that was?" He said, "No." He said, "That was shaitan. Shaitan came to teach you a lesson." Who cares who came to teach him a lesson? The lesson was verified. Rasulullah ﷺ said, yes, in fact, this is true.